Now, if I remember correctly, and it's about a 50-50 chance that I do, we're in the lake house. The DLC, I think. So it seems like the DLC, I didn't realize the DLC was incorporated into the game. So those TVs that we go and it's just like a non sequitur action thing, and we've had two or three of them now. Those must be part of the DLC as well because there is those Night Springs episodes DLC. Okay. Well, what are we doing here? Do I have a map? Yes, I do. Oh, you can't zoom any more than that? All right. Light shift. Panel control switch. It opens the door. We just, was it the case that we just...
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Did you hear that, Dr. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. Oh, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what, I don't want to take the entire day talking, so the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
The Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces, it never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
All right. So... We've already read that. I figured we would have. I just had to do a little browsy. So through the big door. Yeah, I was going to say, at the end of the last stream, I'm pretty sure we got the fuse, the power on. So now this door is open, or where'd that big door open? Here? No, it can't be here. The map is really strange. Like, I don't think it works like this in the main game, but in this DLC, you hold. If I. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's right. There's no hold. Like in the main game, you have to hold the whatever it's called, the select button. I don't know what it's really called. Because if you just tap it, you get the mind room or whatever. But she doesn't have a mind room, so she just gets. Finally, get key card and gun. Get into the experiment. Right, we gotta get this way. Oh.
My key card.
I need an O2, a 02.
Oh, fuck. If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau. It never fucking works.
Did I get that shotgun?
This isn't working.
It's not working.
Can't open it from the side.
They don't come in here? Probably would have read this
Bingo.
too.
That key card's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Unfortunately, Jules' key card went missing last night. Huge shame. Total unrelated note. I have now a 3 level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Okay, we did read this. Are these guys like guys you can't kill? Just coming out of the paintings. Guess we'll go this way.
What the fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Error. Please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold.
What is that? If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down! You need to cease all hostility right now. That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
Baby steps to the elevator. Baby steps to the door.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. But something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sublevel 3.
Should I take one of my little, oh, I don't even have a little one. I don't even have a little one. What's all that say? Painting, holding observation, page development. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't know if I can go any lower with my current level of security. Page development. Page development. All this for pages. What do we got here? Refinement process. The automated typing device will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on similarities to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm and preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. Huh. Sounds like folly to me. Let me have a sip of this coffee here. Mere folly.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmots. For himself.
All right. What do we have here? Words per sentence. Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize this piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench of his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink, the turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it, 1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come, putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below, the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the marmots, for himself. So that's a story concept. All right.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
All right. So co-heads, one word or two. Third plays, omniscient, broad timeline. All right. So these are just story ideas, right? Yeah. Oh. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lake House will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X10032AW, code name Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. And the other, codename Ramnus, will focus on studying Redacted and his work with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. All right, so they've separated these two. And what's this?
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
I'm still not clear whether they're brother or sister or married or whatever. I'm not sure if it's been told to us and I've forgotten, or it has not been clear, but I assume married couple is what I assume. All right. But maybe not. This way still? Yeah. Do we have? Oh, no, this is the wrong way. This way. What's that? Oh. It's nothing.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. was a crack in the lake house. The
All right, this is
Marmonts
just,
had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped,
repeating.
stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled
Okay.
here. The art was not art.
I need to take a quick break. I gotta step away just for a minute. I'll be right back.
Just content for the experiment.
Initial findings report Edward Franklin Booker, born in New
There was
York,
a
New York,
crack
currently
in the
resides in
lake
New York,
house.
New York, married to
The
Tabitha Booker,
Marmonts had let the lake in.
no known
water could not
children or
flow.
dependents.
It became trapped, stagnant,
Confirmed artist
went bad.
designation Arthur
The
Play.
truth
These
was
are two. Maybe
controlled
these are the
here.
two
The art
artists
was
she's
not
talking
art,
about.
just content
Background
for the
investigation
experiment.
performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection.
But the water
Unsuccessful.
could not flow.
Confirmed
became
artist
trapped,
designation author,
stagnant,
poet.
Went bad. The truth was controlled
it's
here.
the same
The
thing.
art was not art, just content.
Anything on this board? Nope. Behind the lake tonight. Dee-dee-dee. You know what's a fun word to say is defibrillator.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is.
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
Oh, man, this is where they put all the monkeys. I don't have the right card for that. I need a level 2 card. That thing kind of scared me. Thought it was one of those tall dudes. I want to kill the tall dudes, though. I don't want to just, like, you know... Look at these things. What's in here? Take you. A flare. Yes. Wait, what? Research notes. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript, very likely written by Alan Wake. Para-utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Although I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any further readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It represents our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get this information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? Interesting. Let's listen to this tape.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Is that everything in here? There's a cat playing in a box, so that might come over the microphone. I'm sure that's not a deal breaker. Well, that might be. Is this a room we can go in, or is this one also? That's an O2 room. I don't have an O2 card. Anything else over here? And oh, get out of my way. Nothing. Nothing. Here to remind you to put in 100% effort today. Look, listen, think. A safe workplace is everyone's responsibility. Progress report. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake, with the intent to use the particular brand for redacted, and the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Wake's publishing house refused to discuss client matters, refused to discuss, no useful information, nothing. They can't figure out what kind of typewriter he uses. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replacing Alan Wake's style of writing via the same, or replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. What kind of paper does he use? Did anyone think of that? I don't know. All right, we're back to the beginning. So let's go through here. I don't think there's anything down these aisles here to see. We need to get to this. Locked. Art is for analysis, not for admiration. Stay focused on your work. Can't read that one. Oh, let's see here. We're still in page development.
Shit.
What's this?
Never say no to extra firepower.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence.
Huh.
Usually observes the law of 3.
Spatial recurrence. All right, I'm assuming we're back where we started. Yeah, this is all very familiar to me. All right, let's go spatially reoccur another couple times. Is this going to change?
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant
Is this
imbalance.
different?
Cause and effect hopelessly tangled.
No, these are the same.
Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback
Diddy la di dum, oh la di dee, la di dee, la di dum, la di dee, la di dum. All right. Let's compress a time loop or whatever. Dee dee dee, la da da.
Shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Oh, what? I didn't want that. Where's my gun? Oh, I just tried to heal. All right. That's okay. It happens. From time to time, it happens. That's actually not how... it was like a lot of ammo. I need to, like... Let me just move my stuff around here. Wait. This quick slot. Let me put that up here. I want to make these the same sort of as how I have them in the main game because you know. I keep accidentally going to the wrong spot here. So far, no crashes in the DLC, so that's good. Let's see if we can just get these. These guys are all clumped at the beginning.
Shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
This guy throwing stuff is the real problem. Where is he? There he is. Oh! You're a big one.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Could have been better. Coffee situation is getting... I was down to one last coffee mug, and it's metal. It's got a metal liner in it. And so I can't reheat it. You know, it's a problem. It's a real issue. So I got to make sure I destroy it before it gets too cold and too powerful for me to destroy. Do I not get new ammo or anything? Like, what's the story here? Oh. 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 All right. Was that always there, or did it appear? I feel like I would have noticed that, but possibly not. Either way, I'll take it.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
Noise.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean?
All right, look at these chairs.
This page
Get out of my way,
scared
chair.
Jules away from the work on Wake's writing.
Is it going to be another combat? Oh, hold on. Oh, I think I saw another thing out there too, actually. Let's get this. And there was a... Wasn't there a one of these you could open? Yeah.
I keep coming back to
Like
this
that.
page. The author's clearly
Anything
awake.
else?
like he's warning us.
I should check. I don't know if those things are. I feel like I would have found those. So let's just take another quick look in these rooms and see if anything has appeared as far as ammo or supplies or whatever. All right. The lake tonight on my side. Loops are a very DLC thing, aren't they? Oh, what the? Can I only go down the middle?
What is that?
I hate, I hate when she puts her flashlight down. When you're walking and trying to look ahead, but her flashlight's down, pointed at the ground. Can't control that. Oh, what's this? No power. I think to the left and right here, it is blocked off. Using it with dark energy.
Controllable shifting phenomena.
What? All right, that's where to go, but what if there's something over here? Oh, another... Okay. I see.
Won't open without power.
Got to get another little... another thingy. Back out into this room? Okay. I'll take you. Ba-ba-bee. Another power core. Where do we take it? Let me just take a... Let me just see where our destination is here. Yeah, see, it's all... Is it just going to be right down the middle again? There's another door, right? Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this. Ba ba ba. All right. Oh. What's down the middle again? Was it down on this side? There was another one. Why do we have to take this other box to? The problem is when you take the box, you can't put your flashlight on, so it's going to be dark, and I just want to kind of know where I'm going. It wasn't back here, was it? No, it couldn't have been. What's our map say? Our map just has a little thing for the loop. Oh, coffee is an extreme level. Hold on. There's nothing else in here? Oh, there's one over here. Oh, wow. What a fool I am. I'm such a fool. A fool am I. All right. Is there another switch we have to hit? Pick up power core. Align power core with the receiving socket. Insert power core. I did it. Ba, ba, ba. Power's on. Everything's good. Hey, wait. Didn't I come through here? There we go. Oh, it's our friend.
You again. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you? You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the marmots. What did they do?
I seem to have lost a dialogue option there. I could ask it about Alan Wake, but then after it freaked out, it had to stop. Okay, can we go to these?
Access denied.
No? Okay. So we got to go back to 2? I can't remember.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 2.
Weather-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Okay, what? Let's see this again. Control center. Here's 1. Does 1 have the clear car? There's a container there. Okay. Point of interest. All right. All right, let's double investigate this area. Wait a minute, this is different. I've not been to 2. I was at 2. I saw somebody moving around in there. Oh, it looks like a bad guy.
Oh, there's the elevator. How do I get in? Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Imagine I'm going to open the door and then those guys are going to be let out and then we're going to have to smash them. That's what I imagine happening. pretty good search around here. See if we can get some supplies. Oh, 03. I don't have that. Let's get down to this middle part.
I wonder what happened here.
There's a page. There's some stuff. Subject, condition report, background information. Rudolph Lane, subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, this redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated, and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. Wait, is there another piece here? Oh, there's this. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in this position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmon, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. And then drug him. Okay, what does this have to say?
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty.
Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump.
No. I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave.
Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that.
No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint.
This is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
All right.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
All right. We don't get to keep that. It's a shame. We should keep it. That's evidence. Wall removal and transport. Lane's cell Work required. A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Tools required. It is not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. The wall must be removed very carefully. This painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. They got to take the wall because he painted on the wall. We shall find this cell and this wall. All right. Is that all the stuff in the little bottom area here? Let's check our map. Does it show any containers? Missed containers? No. Security clearance 3. We didn't check that door. Is that a door we can go in? Poker. Banners to be hung. Okay, let's that's the wrong way. We need to go back. We need to go this way. But you. And then, was there more stuff down here? Oh yeah, there is. There is more stuff. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the wake pages we provided as reference. Why is he so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is happening at the end? What the hell is the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow. We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat at her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed the bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving. And he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab running an experiment, and they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack. But he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only noticed if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before, but where? Jules, Diana cried, snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door, to his wife. No password. Enter the password.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
Oh, hey, it's a dude.
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15–20%. Just some professional advice.
It could be that on these dialogues, and I'm ashamed that to have just been noticing it now, but there are smaller options. Maybe the smaller options are the ones you can miss, and the big ones are the ones that make the dialogue go forward.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
All right, talking about living in a fantasy world, huh? This guy.
Shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the artist. Sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit. Killer metaphor. This is good stuff. The style's a little clipped, but I can work with that. Short, to the point, visceral metaphors, dark imagery. The government is spreading darkness, trying to control the uncontrollable. It speaks to climate change, oppression, the disenfranchisement of immigrant minority populations. Lots of heavy themes and a dark sci-fi wrapper. Love it.
All right. Hold on a sec. I got to tend to a cat. I'll be right back. All right. What was I doing? Oh, no. We need a password for this. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study-related project Arbitus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. Tabitha Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven sources. Edward Booker. Less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Was there something up here? No. Subject's writing must feature darkness, water, marmots, the lake house conflict. Did anyone explain any of this to him? I need a password or something. It looks like maybe that computer is going to unlock the doors. But I guess we'll walk.
Shaded. Hope that glass is thick.
Vandalized text. 0% effort today. Oh, that is clever. Because they erased the one, you know. They covered up the one. Okay. Oh, break room over here. Anything on the board? The dangers of doodling. I bet you they drink so much coffee in here. I've got one room at the end here. Oh. Wait. This looks familiar. We need to find a clue for that. What's this door? An O2. I don't have an O2.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Black circular shape among yellow lines, an uneven circle painted in dark black in the background with jagged yellow-brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and bleed into the black circle. A dark pine tree sitting in a dark landscape. A dark gray streak across a dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way its width reduces in line with the perspective. A small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Yellow crescent shape on blank canvas. A curved yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas. Possibly a crescent moon or banana, unfinished piece. Oops. There's something else. 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black-gray with dark red streaks along the border of the canvas, possibly a traffic light. Gray vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city. In the bottom third of the canvas is a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines can barely be made out among the colors of the sky. A deep black void covering the entire canvas with small specks of dark or light gray, able to be seen on close inspection. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is a blank aside from the spirals. A brown shape, vaguely triangular, with what are presumably horns extending from the shape, likely an animal head, possibly a deer or elk. Black background. Need a code.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
We do need that. We definitely need that. Empty? Come on. Come on. There's a container over here that I missed. It's just here on the table. That one's empty too. That's ridiculous. What a ridiculous, ridiculous statement to have empty boxes everywhere. Okay, well, map. We got an O2 card right here, which I imagine is going to open all these doors. We also have an O2 card down here, too. Look at that. All right. It's kind of Resident Evil-y, this part. Yeah, I like it. Whoa. Just the one dude. September 2023? That sounds like a code. Effective September 13, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. All right. 2023 September. I mean, do you think the guys just didn't do that and put 2023 September? So it'd be like 2023-09. Would that be it? We can try that and see if they did not. I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take the separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together now that these hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. Oh, I see. So a week from this Friday. So today he wrote that on the 14th. So 22. So 202322. Let's try that. 202322. Oh, it just opened. Movie together does not begin with a relationship. Today's password is a special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Brown shape with horns. Oh. 44 is right. Yeah, so I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. Bet Diana said Jules' background to a big old turd or something, once again making the shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you said didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings, I need to get in this. It's going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. Hold on. She had valid concerns. Man, is a tyrant. I'm reading these backwards, but I just found out what happened to Tricia. I knew it. All right, she got fired. So, unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Like, I need to write this down. Got my pad. I don't have a pen. One sec. All right. So the anniversary is the 22nd. And then you have to go over here. Where's all the descriptions of the thingies? Was it in a different room? was that all that information about the paintings? Was it just in one of these desks or something? All right. A crescent shape. Round shape with horns. 25. But that's only. Toot. That's only two numbers. RL 225. I mean, assuming it's the 25. But what? Our special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Love you. But it's supposed to be 6 numbers. Oh, I guess it'd be 0923 or 0922 because you have September. All right, let's try that. Whatever combination of those. So let's try. Wait, let's try. All right, 09, 22, 25. Oh,
There.
great. Let's check the mail first.
Without HQ, more situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks.
Attention all staff, there's a significant amount of black rock missing from sub-level 5. I expect there's a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We'll only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open.
I'm glad someone here stood up to him.
Hello, Mr. Kingston. I'm writing because I have serious concerns about safety protocols being disregarded across this facility. I've collected a list of violations that I personally observed. I can send this to you. My opinion on the matter is that both Dr. and Dr. Marmont are driving this facility's staff into progressively more reckless behavior. Thank you for sharing your opinions. All facility operations and safety measures are under the purview of the heads of research. If you have any complaints, please file it directly to them and contact the Bureau's acting management team in Dallas. And then we've got here. I thought we reported to the acting management team in Kansas. I've reached out to them about this issue multiple times and gotten no response. Even if they did respond, we all know they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue after the oldest house went into lockdown. I believe the Marmonts are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Our treatment of research subjects is a clear violation of the ASH Act. These are punishable offenses. If you do not open an internal investigation, then I will resign. Signed it, Tricia Howard. All right. Oh, I gotta change that. I gotta deactivate the lockdown. We all know what's gonna happen here.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Estevez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking idiot. ground floor one. I'll need help.
Huh. Whoa, what the? Oh, I couldn't. Got behind me. What do we have here? I still have another grenade, too. Yeah. They hate this room or what? Let's take a second here. I'm stuck. It's fine. Everything's fine. Is that everyone? I felt like there's more in there. But maybe not. Progress review. What's going on back there? All right, I want to see this progress review. Too much overlap between tone and style. Word choice good, but incomprehensible. All right, this is the automatic typers thingies. I'm not going to read this stuff. It's all kind of nonsense made by the typing machines. Individual elements are strong, but ATD's lacking awareness and intention is a blocker. Need more Wake reference material. Critical. Use staff as writers. Risk of data skew. Right. Give me that. Nothing there. We can destroy that stuff, but we got to look into all these rooms here that we opened up. Behind the lake tonight. Batteries? I could use those actually.
I had a thought today, a possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a, how you say, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine. In our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Nothing else in here? Apparently not. Okay. Let's. All right, time to go in here. See, these knife throwing guys, they hate this. Because you're not out in the open. Look at this guy. What a loser. What? Big guy. Oh, I don't even know. Mm. Oh, it didn't even save there. Right. Fine. Fine. Wait, did I... I already did this, right? Oh, I locked down, deactivated, yeah. Ooh, batteries. I wonder if the batteries are always there because they have that wall that you have to smash. Uh-huh. What, through the wall? Don't think I didn't notice this. I'm still being paranoid about the saves, but so far no crashes in the DLC, so that's good. Strong step forward for this game. I'm surprised there's nothing over here in this little kitchen. Missing anything here? What's this point of interest? Well,
I had a thought today, a possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the
just want to get that in case it needs to be recorded into my things that I've collected. Although I guess we don't have a mind space, so we don't have like a collection area. Oh, 3. I don't have that yet. Does this have it marked? It does. Readings collected over the past 48 hours show a rising increase in activity stemming from the Cauldron Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent awe scenario. The highest recorded reading exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned awe response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams has been made. Per the recent amends to this procedure, as specified, the monitoring team will take no action until sign-off from either Dr. Marmont or Dr. Marmont has been received. Considering the rate of escalation that recent data indicates, the monitoring team strongly recommends that the AWE response team be contacted immediately. Signed, Harris Krause, Leader Threshold Analyst. Or Kruse. Kruse, maybe. Okay, we should be able to go over here. Are these doors open now? Yeah. Ah! What a jerk. This guy's pretty hefty. It's a hefty dude. Look at this big pipe. Where'd you get that pipe, buddy? Is that government property? In 2010, Lane was inadvertently involved in AW 35 while residing at the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he lived under the care of Dr. Emil Hartman. Lane was seriously injured during the AW. He received medical attention in Seattle for 2 months, during which time he was questioned and cleared by the FBC staff. After the Cauldron Lake Lodge was seized and closed by the FBC, Lane moved to Watery, WA, where he currently resides. Recent surveillance confirms he has no known personal relationships or affiliation with paranatural groups. As requested, the observation team has confirmed that Lane continues to paint as of the date of this report. Is that everything? Oh, this is the elevator on. Okay, this is where we gotta go. Is there anything else we want to do here? This is locked with an O3. So we want to go to... We want to go to 3 because 3 has 2 locked O2 doors. So let's do that. Whoops.
My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger.
Oh, they don't even let you use... They don't even let you use the old card? That's weird. Boop, boop, boop.
3.
Oh. We just punch it. Oh, God. Won't come in the light, will it? What's in here? Are these appearing or something? How am I missing these? Okay. So where's the first one? First one's over here. What mysteries do you hold? What rewards do I receive for my diligence? Oh, great, another paper.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control. Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
Control. Get it? Da-na-na-na-na-na. That's it. That's all that's in here. There better be something good in that other O2 room. That's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that.
team has found new pages written by Wake. He must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projections. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. The proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. No. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
All right. Something to read over here. To use art, the power of the shadow must first define art. Thesis: does a critic define what is art? What do we find critics? Kidnap, lure in critics, or the audience? Are we the audience? Must we like the art? What is the role of the artist? Who is the artist? If you believe you are an artist, are you one? Do you need to be good? Does quality matter? Define an artist: a drug-using bum, often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine. Left-wing political views: danger. If left-wing politics made real by the shadow, any right-wing artists not for abstract art or poems? Those are the two marmots. Man, this is just like a little bit of... I mean, you know, it's nice that it's here, but you have to go out of your way to come back here for it. And what did I receive? Not even any bullets. Not even any bullets. That's a shame. Okay. Back to the elevator then. I'm sure this monster is long since gone. Again? I'm not sure how that was supposed to work. It was a bit weird. I think I took damage again, though.
Sub-level 1.
You fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the shadow. I'm sorry. I should get that gun.
Should get that gun while I'm here. Yeah, we should. How do you move this? How do you get to this door? You have to go in through the back. Well, maybe I...
How do I get in the room with that gun? Can't open it from the side.
Okay. Got to move that painting somehow. Level 3 clearance card in my office plus a lot of black rock. Level 3 clearance card in my office. Oh, wait, hold on. Secret box of goodies here somewhere. What? What are you supposed to do about that?
These panels are blocking the door.
They are. What's this? Panel control switch. Well.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Putain d'assistant, moi. I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine. You cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Huh. Oh, the shadow. The shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. But I will break it.
All right. We did the thing with the painting. I don't know. I feel like sometimes going into the light resets the monsters. Like I feel like that guy's going to pop out of that spot again if I go back there. I prefer not to. Yeah, I have no more healing. I don't know how to avoid taking damage from those guys. Variety seasonal pies. Just a reminder, nut allergies are serious health issues. Do not release any of those pages. Tell the analysts, fools on Project Arbus, that we misplaced them. I don't know if I read all these ones. Must have read them last time, did I? Okay. Oh God. All right. Well, you know. Being chased by something you can't kill is like my least favorite video game thing. Or one of them. Where was... Oh, what? I guess I did say that it was going to happen again, and it did. Those are cheap hits. Cheap shots, if you will. So we need to get here. All right, let's just go there because that weapon probably kills those monsters, right? Oh, it's now a maze, though. The rooms have shifted. I don't want to go past the paintings. Crap.
Can't open it from the side. Do I have anything in my inventory to heal? No. It doesn't look like they come in the smaller rooms, which might be good because they block you in. We just need to get over here, though. I don't know what's in that box, but I don't want to risk it. I'll take that, though. Progress update 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and the custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here. But at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the tests. I know there are some in sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Charge shots go further and deal more damage. Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Oh. 021219. There's no way that's it, right? 021219. Oh, all right. That's a bad way to celebrate the L5. Brought a variety of seasonal pies. Oh, we already got this one. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. What were the dramatics about the pecan? All right, these are all the same. I've decided to reassign you from Project Ramus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself would prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any further unfounded HR complaints. Man, this guy was all about the pies. All right. So that's everything here. All right, let's find out what's in here. And then, I don't know how we can... Power core.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
I guess maybe you can see where they're going to come out. Like, is it all dark, foggy stuff? All right, let's go get that box, whatever it is. Where'd that guy come from? Where is he? Healing, I'll take that. Healing low. Okay, so nothing left here, right? Now we got to go to, we got the other floors we can access. -4 and -5, right? At least. -4 floor. No, well, you know, basement. I'm assuming that's what the negative means. Underground. All in the underground. I think the elevator has disappeared. That's a problem. Get to the experiment site in sublevel 5. Elevator moved. Is it straight this way now? It's behind this? Wait a minute. Maybe I have to move the paintings again. All right, let's see now. Did we open a door? Dead. All right. So I think we've really gotten everything. Actually, we go back to 2 because we have a security clearance 3 card now, right? So let's go back to 2 for a second. We don't. Oh, I better. Let's put this in a quick slot.
The shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sublevel 2.
Any enemies in here?
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning. It's an unfortunate setback. But when a door is closed, a window is opened. I believe that's the saying. Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present. A final piece of art. This piece is different. It's raw emotion, pure truth. He put everything he had into this one. Literally. Every reading we take is off the charts. This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me. Not darling, that arrogant shit. Not my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a painting that can talk. Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
I never needed any of them. The fools will finally see me for the genius I am.
Okay, I didn't expect that. Dead nonetheless. Only 2 shots left, though. I haven't wasted a single shot, so hopefully we find some of that, more of that black rock soon. Nothing. As a head of research of the Lake House, it is important that I am informed of all proceedings at this facility, since the other Dr. Marmot is failing to provide me with the details about her team's progress. I ask that you all seek information from the members of her team. Anyone who comes to me with details on Project Arcta's current progress will be rewarded. He's trying to spy on her. See how good she's doing. It's driving him nuts, not knowing. Wait a minute. Was there a thing to listen to here? Do you still remember September's soggy breeze? That's it? All right. All these sidetracks are just for like a little more info, which is good, but you need to sprinkle in some goodies as well to make it feel like you've really done something. I feel. That's how I feel. All right. So now, I guess we can go to -4, -4. The map is not detailed. What have we got here? Oh, not really.
Mirror, please hold.
This is not level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
Oh, painting time. It's our friend the painter. The painter. What do you know about Rudolph Lane?
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shape of a man.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
Doesn't show me on the map, does it? Oh.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
All right. Won't take that. We'll just leave it there. Like a fool. Now, do we actually go to 4 now?
Sublevel
There we go.
4.
Sublevel 4. It's all down there.
Ooh, nice office.
Please wait here. Ooh, hello. I'll take. Yes, give me that. What else you got? What else do you have for me? Nothing. Oh. All right. What's over there? Guess we'll just take it just to see if there's anything laying around in here. We can we'll turn it white so that we know we've been there. That's what you do with maps. So this looks like a Shifting geometry bullshit. Oh, boy. All right. I think in that case, what's this? Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Figurines, ornaments, decorations, and other trinkets are forbidden. Aren't these posters art? Aren't they making art when they do that? I'm going to call it there. We're going to come back and we'll do the there's probably some sort of puzzle in there or something, or I don't know. Fighting and puzzles. Who knows what it could be, but I got to have some lunch and do some stuff, so I'll come back another time and play some more Alan Wake. We are 42 hours into this. I'd love to know what other people's play. I know that I'm playing through slow. Like, I understand that. I get it. But I'd love to know what other people's play times are for this, because this is a substantial video game. No matter how you cut it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next time.